Welcome to the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour. What a way to kick the program off here after being off for a week. In the ring here, All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Iron Cross, defending against Pretty Boy Stan Lee. Both of these men rugged veterans, and you can see the trash talking started very quickly. Don't let Stan Lee in his pretty hair and his pretty robe and everything fool you. This man's a former Southern States Heavyweight Champion, former All-Star Heavyweight Champion, former Southern States Tag Team Champion, former Tennessee Heavyweight Champion, and he's letting the Iron Cross and the fans here tonight in Harrisburg, Virginia get to him. You see the Iron Cross starting off with a side headlock there. There's nobody in the sport of professional wrestling that knows as many holds as the Iron Cross. Well, except maybe yours truly right here. See Stan Lee trying to get out of that headlock. He broke loose, but the Iron Cross run right over him. What we got going on here? Well, oh man, it looked like the Iron Cross went for a kick the same time that Stan Lee went for a leapfrog, and it did not work out too well, and they're right back to the headlock. Once again, the Iron Cross just runs right over him. Stan Lee has not come out of the chute here too quick here as he went for a hip toss, and it was blocked and reversed into a hip toss. Now a full body slam by the Iron Cross. This match, what a match right here on television. Two veterans going for the All-Star title. They've been battling it out all over Southwest Virginia for this, and there Stan Lee finally got a break. Just clubbed him in the head, then a big kick to the stomach and a neck breaker, and Stan Lee, and I'm going to tell you, once this Stan Lee gets you, he's not going to let go of you. Tough veteran, multiple-time champion, as I said earlier, and he is all over the Iron Cross, but you see the Iron Cross, always a fan favorite, all these people going for him. And Stan Lee's just going to try to twist his head off right here as Patrick Perdue gets in there and asks, does the Iron Cross want to give up? Don't forget, the Iron Cross will be returning right here to Southern States Wrestling. You can see him live and in person Saturday, July the 11th at the Brave Block Party Summer Bash for Southern States Wrestling, our 24th annual Summer Bash. And you see the Cross trying to come out of there. Fighting his way up. Stan Lee's going to have to crank down on that hold or do something here, or the Cross is going to get back to his feet, and Stan could be in trouble. 2 forearms right across his stomach. 3 breaks loose, hits the ropes. Stan threw a wild haymaker, missed. Sunset flip. And Stan Lee's trying to grab the ropes all the way across the ring. That didn't work out too well for him. And a 2 count. And Stan comes right back and just drives the Iron Cross to the mat. Patrick Perdue right there. 2 very close near falls for both men right here. And Stan Lee right back to working on his head. Grab one of those center pieces, an arm, a leg, a head, something, and just wear your opponent down. And that's what Stan Lee's trying to do here. But the fans just continuously rallying behind the Iron Cross, just like they do Misty James, who you're going to be seeing just a little bit later on in this program. We're going to take a look at Misty and her ongoing feud with Rebecca Lynn. And you can see the Iron Cross a little slower coming up this time. Forearms again across the stomach, breaks loose once again. Well, he was waiting for him, but it didn't work out. Once again, he went for that hip toss, and it did not work as the Iron Cross is going for a backslide. Can he get him right here? Well, Stan got his arm out, was a little slow getting up, and now he just sticks a finger right in his eye. If all else fails, choke a man or stick a finger in his eye, it's going to work. Now just pounded him in the corner. 2 big shots. Iron Cross comes back. Well, what was a great wrestling match has turned into a slugfest now. So now the Iron Cross has had enough, I guess, as he is fighting Stan all the way across the ring. Stan Lee reverses. Took just a little bit too long going after him, and he just ate an elbow right there in the corner. Going after him again, there's a size 10 right in the mouth. Wild, I don't know what he went for, don't know what the Iron Cross went for. It didn't work out for either one of them. Now Stan Lee's got him in a sleeper. Lots of matches over the years have been won with this hold. Don't ever underestimate it, because if you clamp it down and get it on there right, you can put your opponent right out, and I tell you, the Iron Cross looks like he is starting to go down. Stan Lee has lost the center, which let the Cross get loose. Iron Cross now has the sleeper. And he has that center of gravity right in the middle. Well, Stan kind of sidestepped him now. Both men trying to put the other one out with a sleeper hold here. Iron Cross is clamping down. Referee Patrick Perdue in there to check. There's 1. There's 2. He may be out on his feet here. No. desperation, and he just drove the Iron Cross's face right into the top of his head. I'm going to tell you, I think that took a lot out of both of them. Both men down. Iron Cross trying to find him. Stan Lee is rolled on the outside. Drops him down across the top rope. Stan Lee may have been able to turn it around right here. He may have been able to turn it around. You should see him climbing to the top rope. Starting up there awful slow. Both men showing signs of wear from this match. Iron Cross is there to meet him. This is not going to turn out well for Stan Lee, I do not believe, as he's thrown off the top rope. Iron Cross sets for a football tackle. He just runs through the man and drives him into the mat. Both men are showing the wear of this match as they have just took it out on each other. Referee Patrick Purdue's making the count. Surely we're not going to have a double count out here. You can hear the people getting behind the Iron Cross. Stan Lee trying to get to his feet. Both men come up at the same time. Blocks the punch, another big punch. The referee needs to warn him about the punches. Face full of turnbuckle pad there. Going to the other side. He gets it on both sides of the ring. And Iron Cross with a big punch. Climbing up to the ropes. Patrick Purdue needs to do something about getting him down here. Don't look to the fans, Iron Cross. You're going to beat somebody, you better beat them. So many wrestlers worry about these fans out here, and they end up paying the price. Trust me, I did. And Stan Lee's just taking a pounding in the corner. Reverses. Misses a clothesline off the ropes. Comes both of them. Thesz press. And just like many before, Stan Lee has fallen to the Iron Cross in the Thesz press. There you can see where you can see Iron Cross coming up. Fans, don't go away. When we come back, we're going to tell you about June the 27th, the Super Summer Sizzler, and Misty James will be right here in action. And we hear Joe Wheeler's looking for Frank Parker in the back.
Hi everyone, it's your friend Misty James. I'm here to tell you it's never too early to protect your family with life insurance and have peace of mind for you and your loved ones. Funerals double in price every 10 years. Do you have the money or benefits needed? Your loved ones could be left with medical bills and other expenses. Protect them now. Call my friend Lance Dykes, independent agent in Tennessee and Virginia, who has common sense approach to life insurance with no pressure sales. He is someone who will listen to you and work for you. Affordable premiums that will never increase. No medical exam. No decrease in coverage, and the policy cannot be canceled as long as you pay your premium. Top insurance carriers. Call Lance today and protect your family.
Sometimes it just takes a sound. It touches something inside. It just feels right. It just feels like home.
Thanks for choosing ABC 19 News. I'm Jim Bailey.
And I'm Ashton Bishop.
Welcome home.
Calvary Baptist Church, 1238 Pine Street, Kingsport, Tennessee. Regular schedule of services. Sunday, 9:15 a.m. for Bible study fellowship class for all ages. 10:30 a.m. worship. 6 p.m. blast for children, wake for youth. Sunday night life for adults. Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. children and youth activities. 3D Bible study for adults.
If you are part of a nonprofit organization, listen to this. You now have the opportunity to bring the wrestling TV stars to your town and make money for your group. Over the past 2 decades, Southern States Wrestling has helped raise money for church groups, schools, ball teams, volunteer fire departments, children's hospitals, Ronald McDonald House, scout troops, and many more. Our staff is waiting to hear from you and get started on what could be your biggest fundraiser to date. Southern States Wrestling and your group are the perfect tag team to raise the funds you need.
You see, when I came into SSW, I was a part of the Cricketers. I looked up to Scott Sterling. I looked up, most importantly, to Frank Parker. But I found out what kind of man he is. You see, when I came into this business, I was about making money. I was about winning matches, winning championships. And I didn't care who liked it. I didn't care what I had to do to get there. And that's exactly what Frank taught me. And guess what? Every bit of that was a fraud. Now what he's doing is he's shaking hands, kissing babies, taking pictures. Well, Frank Parker, let me tell you something right now. I'm the future of Southern States Wrestling for a reason. I slipped up and lost to Jake Booth, and I don't intend to do that again. Not to you. I am going to claim my throne on June 27th in Kingsport. I'm going to pick you limb from limb after Bo James and Scott Sterling get done with you. And I'm going to take my rightful place on every rung of the ladder.
There you saw her entrance and how well loved Misty James is across this part of the country. And we want to take a few minutes right here as you're looking at and see just a little bit of the action of her and Rebecca Lynn. These two girls have tried to put each other out of wrestling the last few years. This feud just gets hotter and hotter. And you can see right off the bat, even though it was a tag match, they were not worried about their partners. They went straight into fighting, just trying to take each other's heads off, trying to get a win. The last two times these two girls met, it went to a time limit draw. The last time they met, Misty beat Rebecca with a roll-up, and Rebecca got up and did a number on her and left her lane. As you see right here, they're trying to hurt each other. Misty's twisting her arm, and you see them trash-talking each other, trying to do a number on each other. It's not about winning anymore. It's not about titles. This thing is personal between these two. And Saturday night, June 27th, Kingsport, Tennessee at the Farmers Market, they're going to meet inside the ring. And you can see right here as Misty drives her shoulder right into the stomach, trying to take the breath out of her, and bills her out of the corner. It's a fight. Anytime they're around each other, it is a fight. And as we go ahead a little bit further in action right here, you'll see Rebecca Lynn and just how tough she is as she comes back from the beating that Misty gave her. And she lays one right there on Misty, trying to take her head off with a clothesline. Misty was down. Rebecca goes right to work on her. These two girls, handful of hair, these two girls are out to settle the score. Big forearm right to the face. And could Saturday night, June the 27th, could that be it? Now this match was from Pearisburg, a tag match, Misty and Littlefoot against Rebecca Lynn. And Rebecca brought a clown out there to be her partner. I don't know if that was just making fun or what she had up her sleeve or what was going on, but you can see here, they don't worry about their partners. They don't worry about the referee. They don't worry about anything else going on in the ring. They're out there to take care of each other. As you're going to see as the action goes to the floor right here, Misty James, Rebecca Lynn, out to injure each other, out to put each other out. You see them kicking each other and slamming their face in the mat. Rebecca Lynn taking the worst of that. Face full of the ring steps over there on that side of the ring. And this action was hot and furious, and it was a great night of wrestling up there in Pearisburg. As you see Littlefoot come off to get the win. But take a look on the floor, even after the match. Misty goes back one more time just to get that last shot in. Saturday night, June 27th, these two girls are going to meet right there in the middle of Kingsport. Now, let's go to the back. Joe Wheeler has found Frank Parker.
Scott Sterling, Bo James. You know, through the years, we have been up and down the roads together. We've beat people's brains in, and we've beat each other's brains in. You can talk about me all you want to, I don't care. Anybody that knows Frank Parker knows I'm no hero. I don't wear a white hat. I don't come riding in on the white horse. Frank Parker has always been the guy that goes his own way. follows his own set of rules. I've never claimed to be a role model. But when you start talking about those two little boys that I took in and give my heart and soul to, you've crossed the line. Everybody knows Frank Parker's never been married, never had children of his own. I've dedicated over half of my life, literally over half of my life, to the professional wrestling business, the greatest sport in the world. But when I took those two little boys in, I made them a promise, and I made myself a promise. Never again will we ever have to sacrifice. Never again will we ever have to do without. Bo James, you broke my arm. You put me out of work. You took food away from those two little boys. Scott Sterling, you've been sending in your little cronies to try to get rid of me, run me out of professional wrestling. Once again, you're trying to take food away from those two little boys. Now you've crossed the line. Now you're going to see the monster that you think is long gone. The monster that you are afraid of. Frank Parker's coming. Frank Parker's going to take care of you, Scott Sterling. Bo James, I'm going to take care of you. And anybody else that you want to send after me, bring them on. Because in the end, when it's all said and done, Frank Parker's violent world will be the world that you will never survive.
Misty, you know the biggest thing in the world? The biggest thing is life and death.
That's true.
Because you will die one day.
Yes.
There's only one guy that can take care of all this. And who
One
is that guy?
That's right, Lance Dykes.
That's exactly right. Lance, listen, I am Derek King from Wrestling with Death on WGN America every Tuesday night at 9 p.m., by the way. I will let you know that this is a guy to call because you want him to take care of all your insurance prices, right?
That's right.
So listen, Lance Dykes, you give him a call. Misty, we're getting him a call.
That's right.
And we'll make sure that everything is taken care of.
Remember, Lance Dykes, life insurance.
Attention Mountain Empire. Do you have a business, website, products, or an event to promote? Let us help you reach the masses with TV and internet ads. For just a few dollars a week, we offer commercial spots on Southern States Wrestling, reaching over 150,000 homes in the Mountain Empire and the world with YouTube. Don't wait. Jump on this opportunity now to reach a large audience for an affordable price. Email sswking@aol.com for all the info. Advertising packages you cannot afford to pass up.
Looking for a memorable and unique getaway? Visit Kingsport, Tennessee, where breathtaking views and affordable family fun are just a short drive away. Tee it up in Kingsport. Come play one of our scenic courses nestled within the rolling hills of Northeast Tennessee. Enjoy the natural beauty of the wooded terrain and mountain views. We have great courses for golfers of all skill levels. Call to book a stay and play golf package at an incredible value. Great memories are waiting to happen in Kingsport, Tennessee. We'd love to see you here.
Saturday night, June the 27th. People of Kingsport, go ahead, put it on your calendar, put it in your little Rolodex, your iPhone, maybe your sundial. I don't know what you people use down there, but the Heartbreakers are making their long-awaited return to SSW. And Stevie and I, there's this little habit, this dark cloud that kind of lingers over us. It seems like everywhere the Heartbreakers go, we leave with the tag team titles. Tell them, Stevie P.
And let me tell you, that's not by accident. That don't just happen. The reason why is because we are the best tag team in the southeastern United States of America. They say tag team wrestling is dead. You're looking at the tag team wrestling resurrection in the Heartbreakers.
Oh, he's going to pick him up and hold him up there. Standing vertical suplex. Let the blood rush to his head and then drive him in the mat. And just like his partner here, Stevie Phillips, little showboating, he should have went for a pin. Now he goes for the cover, and you're not going to beat Tony Kozina like that. A well-traveled veteran like Kozina, you're not going to beat with that. And now he's just trying to humiliate him the way they did Ryan Dukey a minute or so ago. I'm going to tell you, you don't want to make Kozina mad. He's fighting back. And Phillips telling him to come on. Telling him to get up and fight him. And a big open hand slap right to the face, which just made Phillips mad, and this could be bad for Kozina, who's thrown across the ring. Man, what power from Steve Phillips. Now he just, they'll warp your head off, hold big punch right to the back of the head. Teamwork. These two men, and a big punch for Ryan Dukey. Dukey back in the ring, a house of fire, I tell you. I think he's still mad from the way Brock Landers humiliated him a little bit earlier, and he is taking it to him with just a forearm after forearm right to the face. Landers reaches right out and grabs a handful of hair, chest hair. Now Dukey's going to fight fire with a handful of beard right there. Stevie Phillips knocking him loose, but he just pulled a few whiskers right out of there. Maybe a little ring rust from the Heartbreakers here. And another big shot right to Landers' face, and another one. Now Dukey going after Stevie Phillips. All four men, refereeing is a hard job, but it's not too hard when you do absolutely nothing. The referee better do something right here to get some control. He's just standing and watching as Dukey and Kozina are taking it to Stevie Phillips and Brock Landers. Just punch after punch. Time constraints, we move forward again. You see Phillips and Landers on the floor. What is Ryan Dukey trying there? Oh my goodness, what a big mistake, and he's going to pay the price because both men got a hold of him now. Back first, right down on the apron. Underneath that apron is steel and wood, and Ryan Dukey is paying the price. They may have broke his back right there. Dukey yelling out in pain. Tony Kozina and the referee both coming to the floor thinking this may end it. Ryan Dukey may not be able to get back up and get into the ring. That's exactly what Phillips and Landers are believing. They're worrying about the crowd. They're worrying about the people. They got their hands up. They're thinking that Dukey is not going to get back in the ring. He is paying the price. Not known for his high flying. I don't know why you would try that at any point in time, because all your opponent has to do is, like these two men just did, catch you and make you pay the price, or just separate and let you eat the floor. And Dukey just barely gets back in before the 10 count. We're going to find out how tough or how stupid he is for getting back in the ring now, and there was a big 13 right in the ear for him. And one to the top of the head. And another one. And another one. Phillips letting the fans at ringside get to him here. He could put Dukey away, I believe, but just covering him at this point. He wants to pick him up and just give him more punishment, driving him right back into those turnbuckles. And a tag here. Great teamwork for these two. Face first goes Dukey. What are they setting him up for? Oh, just throws his partner right down across his opponent. Ryan Dukey asking himself, do you want to be a wrestler, kid? This was probably going to do well. Big surprise, Dukey able to get out of there. And once again, Phillips and Landers are worrying about the people too much. They need to just go right ahead and do what they were doing and put Dukey down for the count. Landers now worrying about the man on the outside. He should worry more about Ryan Dukey. And Dukey is in pain. Here you see a double and a triple team with their associate out on the floor here. Ryan Dukey has to be second guessing, why did I take that dive? Fast forward once again, and you see Ryan Dukey still in trouble. Great teamwork from Landers and Phillips. So what are they going for here? Well, I know this move very well because KC and I won the tag team titles with that. Won many matches for the First family with that right there. And not the greatest pin again. Ryan Dukey up and stops the 3 count. This is Dukey's hometown. He's fighting for the hometown crowd up there in London, Kentucky. And Phillips and Landers are making him pay the price. What are they doing here? Face first. Yes, he went face first right into the man's boot. Once again, I believe he could have pinned him. He could have put him away if he'd laid across him, hooked the leg, double team again. Double elbow, and down goes Dukey again. And just crumbles. Look at him laying there in pain. Let's move forward again. Ryan Dukey still paying the price, taking a pounding from Landers and Phillips. What is Phillips going for here? A big knee drop? And Dukey gets out of the way. That's the first break he's caught in a while. Can he make that tag? He's going for it. There's the tag to Tony Kozina. And in comes Kozina like a house of fire. Landers not sure whether to go after Kozina or wait and see what he's going to do here. Phillips has eaten about 3 big elbows right there to the face. And Kozina with a big running elbow, and down goes Phillips. Man, he's like a Tasmanian devil all over him. What's he going to do here? He got him with his head, but I don't think he got him enough to put him away. He was trying to put all of his weight right into his midsection, but he overshot him just a little bit. Phillips is down. Ryan Dukey down in the corner where his Brock Landers went to. There's Landers, and it seems like he has a chain. He's got a chain on his fist, and a Dukey with a big shot right to the back of the head. There you see the chain. Stevie Phillips has the chain in his hand. The referee should push this manager on the floor and just go straight into the action. And out goes Tony Kozina's lights. He's dreaming about riding around Kentucky in a welfare Cadillac right now. And there's the 3 count. Your winners, Stevie Phillips and Brock Landers, and they're coming back to Southern States Wrestling.